What's that? You wanna see what's behind me? Oh, okay. No sweat. No sweat.
All right. Since you asked so nicely, okay, I'll give you a tour of the place, I suppose. So we start off when we come in to the room with the Pizza Crew sticker. That is one of our sponsors here at Belfast Storm. Use code GAME20 for 20% off your pizza if you're in the local area. Here we are with whatever is going on here. This is just a little setup of me, Stuart, and Geordie. That's my setup currently at the minute. It's not really too different from the last time that you guys remember from the house. My PC and stuff's under there. There's the cables and stuff there. Nothing really too different, to be honest. We've got Geordie's old computer up here as well. He has a 2070 here, and it's for editing, stuff like that. Putting things onto the drive from the cameras we've got. We've got a big Sony, can't remember what that model is, ZV-10 I think it is. We've got an Osmo Pocket. I'm using a Osmo from Stuart at the minute. Thank you very much, Stuart. I appreciate that. We've got my jersey there with the name on it, Carnate, of course. This chair, just chilling here for things to put on at the minute. We've kind of sort of finalized what we're doing here. I'm very glad. I haven't even actually showed this wall. This wall is the photography wall, the media sort of production wall. We'll be taking photographs, we'll be taking videos, we'll be taking basically a whole lot of things here at this wall to use it as sort of a green screen sort of thing, but obviously it's not a green screen, it's a red screen. We have green screens though, so we'll get to this side of the room in a minute. But now that everything's sort of been finalized, we can kind of chill out now. There's not really too much clutterness in our heads. We've got a podcast corner. That's where the podcast is going to be sitting. We are working on the Brewing Up a Storm podcast. If you guys want to check it out, I will put a link in the description. It's very good. I enjoy what we're doing here, especially with this podcast. We're going to have major guests from Northern Ireland on here. Hopefully. I say hopefully, but we will. I know we will. Through windows, I don't want to show too much of outside, obviously, because I don't want people to know where I am. We've got a little thing given to us from Northdown Retro up in Northern Ireland somewhere. Thank you very much, guys, for that. There's a whole load of stuff. We've got a... Hold on, do I put the zoom in on this? We've got a couple of PlayStation 2s here. An Xbox 360. There is a PS5 underneath Clayton's setup over here that was used for over here as well. So we'll get back to that point. But this is the chill out corner. This is where we're sort of watch our video games. Shout out to Luke from Game Locker for giving us that TV. He's giving it back soon, but we're getting better TVs. Probably put a TV up on the wall or something like that. Things are subject to change, of course, but this is sort of the final thing that we want here. This is looking fantastic already. We've got Dylan set up over here, Dylan Bruce DJ. Shout out to Dylan_Bruce5. He's got Clayton's old shitty chair, and I have that was my t-shirt that I took. The Your Dad Argues with a Prize Guy on Facebook. Of course he does, because it's Your Dad Arguing with a Prize Guy on Facebook. And we've got Clayton. Got his setup over here. I hope you guys remember Clayton from a good few videos back. We are now in the same office space together, and I am very thankful about that. Got a bit of storage unit up over here. My old jersey that I've put in here. Stuart has also donated a Belfast Storm pink hoodie. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much. Then we've got the kitchen. Now the kitchen's obviously a state because we've been moving stuff and putting things away, and we can't be bothered going up there as of yet. There is an attic, but we're all wrecked. We just want things to be done, and now we can breathe out there, so we'll be able to breathe in here at some point. But we've got a microwave. That's all people need. I brought my mini fridge from my house. You guys will remember that from my setup. And then we've got the kitchen. There's a kitchen in here. That's all gamers need, is a kitchen and their setup. And they're flying. So I really like what we're doing here, and if you guys want to know more about Belfast Storm, I will be putting more videos out and stuff like that. But this is where I'm located right now. This is literally my setup now. I brought my setup from the house. Obviously, you guys remember what my setup looked like at the house from a couple of months ago, and near enough, I think, about a year ago when I got the new case. And I'm sitting on a GT Omega chair as well. Can't forget the GT Omega chairs. Now, if I put the camera over that way and I zoom in, I can zoom in. That 2 GT Omega chairs given to us from the folks over at GT Omega. If you're looking at GT Omega, use code BSG for 5% off at the checkout. It'll get you something off. And they're really, really nice chairs. Like, I mean, you see PewDiePie doing this all the time. Or you used to know PewDiePie being able to lie down on the floor all the time. The gimbal's freaking out because it doesn't know where it's going. But here we are. I'm basically lying on the floor. It looks like I'm lying on the floor, doesn't it? It does. It really, really does. But that's all I can say for this video, guys. What more? We've got Storm Studios. This is basically the premise. That was unbelievable. I could not have ever pictured to have ever done that in my entire life. But anyway, we've got Storm Studios. Storm Studios is the media production company that we sort of own here at Belfast Storm. It's sort of like a subsidiary company, sister company to Belfast Storm. The screen keeps going off, so I can't see what the view is. And that's why we have this wall. That's why we have the podcast. Because we're able to get to a production standpoint now. We've got equipment to be able to do stuff. We've got the people to be able to do stuff. And I just can't wait to see where this all goes.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's the Belfast Storm headquarters / where my quarters are at the minute. The camera looks very weird at the minute because obviously that red, I've got every single light on in here. And there's the light shining from in the kitchen that way. So... But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys care enough to be able to check out what we're doing. We're changing the game here in Northern Ireland. There's no other team that's doing this, to be fair, and I'm very, very thankful to be a part of such a big movement over here for the gaming scene. We need more esports. We need more gamers to be colliding with in Northern Ireland. It's such a looked upon thing in here. When people see me on YouTube videos and they hear my accent, they're like, oh my god, Northern Ireland? I'm like, yeah, and I do the same to people as well, because it freaks me out when I hear the Northern Irish accent playing a game. It's just so looked upon over here. But obviously this is a worldwide channel. Not obviously everybody is over here. Loads of my audience are from America, so this is just what we're at over here. This is what we're doing. If you guys have enjoyed this video anyway, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Check out Belfast Storm. Check out the other sponsor I'm sponsored with personally, Game On Juice. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.